The Lil Wayne lighter flick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you have a lighter? Because this shit's not working.
God damn it, Terrence. There's a lighter right here.
Okay, sweet. See? I always come with the backup.
You do.
Gotta burn some sage.
Yeah, I was about to say, how do we burn all that shit? But there's a candle right here.
Hell yeah. Set the vibe.
You gotta go.
You know the vibes. Suck my dick. That was a little bit like, hold on. I thought knowing the vibes was like something chill. She said, you know the vibes. Suck my dick.
You know the fucking vibes.
Sin exclusive.
Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back to another episode of the End of the Day podcast. It's your boy Sin.
Yeah. Oh shit! This is Terrence, and
we have a special guest. He's been with us before, so he's come back again because we don't give a fuck at the end of the day, and we do what we want on this podcast.
Gang.
Welcome, Jermale or Jermillionaire or Jermillion.
Jermillionaire. I love that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Hell yeah! Shout out T for having to babysit.
Yeah, extenuating circumstances.
Luckily, you feel me. We planned to have 4 people. Jermale came through and held it down.
Yeah.
So pleasure to have you, Jermale.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
No,
Hell
T
yeah.
will be back next week for sure.
Yeah, T. We're on your neck.
We're on your neck. We're coming for you.
It's cold out here.
We're coming for you, kid. That's my Boston shit. That's the most you'll get from me. But yeah, dude, how's you guys' week been going so far? Is what the end of January? This month fucking flew by.
Dude,
like,
my week's been pretty solid. Honestly, though, I just got sick like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And I thought I was gonna be able to shake it, but that shit, it got me last night. It just took over my body.
Ginger shots, bro.
See, I do the ginger shots, but
He definitely does.
yeah, that shit's intense.
Yeah.
If you don't have some type of water or something to wash that down, dude.
You need a chaser.
Oh, I need to chase the ginger shot. That shit.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I don't do any of those type of things.
You've never tried it?
I know I've tried it.
What are
but
your
like
thoughts?
it fucks my throat up and shit. Like,
But it's supposed to help you.
no, of course it is. There's plenty of things that I feel like you can do that help you. Probably just as much that aren't like don't
So
make
intense.
you. Yeah, you don't.
What's
I feel
your
like
go?
it's a placebo thing too because I've tried them for the past 2 days and I feel amazing after.
100%. There's definitely. I feel like there's a placebo in anything positive you do in your life.
Yeah.
Like even if it's just like, I mean, even though I'm not the biggest fan of it, like going to church. You know, like even if you go to church, like.
Definitely.
There's definitely nothing wrong with going to church.
There's definitely there's definitely nothing wrong with it. But
I get what
like,
he's
I
saying.
don't want to say like I'm like totally for it and all that. But like,
There's a good feeling.
like
have
you just
for
like
just
if
the
you do
action.
anything positive, there is that level of like almost I'd say compared to like a placebo where you just feel better. You just you know that's why I feel like the energy you put out there and the vibes and all that has become like so big of a deal nowadays.
You naturally feel better.
It does,
whether
yeah.
it's something real happening or not.
Yeah,
You
you don't really get anything from being a hater. Like you just hating on shit.
You can't hate in 2019.
You can. Don't get it twisted. I'll hate some shit. No problem. I definitely will hate some shit in 2019. But like, you don't really get anything from it. You know, constructive criticism. I feel like is really the best thing. Like, let's rework this. Let's figure this out. Or like, let's totally throw it away.
I'm all for like building a team this year.
We are.
Need to have more creatives around our circle.
We are. The squad is getting the starting 5 and all that is like
Starting 5 lineup.
Starting 5 lineups. You know,
It's looking pretty sharp.
looking pretty sharp. You know, like it's young out here, but it's real. It's real. 2019, I think, is going so good. Like it's the first month is down, dude. The first month flew by. Like no joke. Like
So, like, in terms of where you were January 1st compared to now, are you accomplished with whatever you wanted to accomplish?
well, all right. So if you guys have been listening, you'll know I didn't necessarily have any goals like that. I didn't make any like New Year's resolutions or anything. But as far as like things in my life that like from the start of the year to now have definitely improved. I'm in a bigger, better space, like living wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So just
Level
that,
up, level
just
up.
that right there alone, I'm happy with so far just to start the year off, you know.
And if you guys don't know, Sin is 6'6", so that is huge.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a big dude, so like I was in a smaller space, more confined, couldn't really grow. Now I just moved into a bigger space, so
now he's 7'5".
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was able to actually grow to my full potential. But what about you guys? How do you feel about so far your start of 2019?
I mean, for me, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm kind of more or less planning. I feel like this month was kind of planning it out, figuring what I want to do for the rest of the year.
Yeah, that's real.
I'm excited for February.
Yeah.
That's important.
I'm definitely single for Singles Day.
But
I'm not mad at it.
Is that real? Singles Day?
Singles Day? I mean, I'd rather call it Singles Day than fucking Valentine's Day.
Oh, I get you.
That's real talk.
Yeah.
Singles Day. It is what it is this year.
Yeah.
Like, I was with a friend, and we walked by the Valentine's Day shit set up in a Target, and I was like, we were both like, ugh.
I got a question for you guys.
But then after, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, if you love a nigga and you gonna buy some shit, fuck it. Like, what am I? Well, I can't.
It's a gesture.
Yeah, like fuck it. Like, I can't be mad at it.
How do you guys feel about asking the side chick to be your Valentine?
Asking the side.
That's usually. I personally feel like that's the go-to, because it's like.
The gift's pretty simple. You could get chocolates, flowers.
They appreciate anything.
That's
whereas main shorty might need like a grand gesture.
But I mean, you got like 364 days to.
But guaranteed. I mean, if you're able to chill with your side chick on Valentine's Day, then you are
doing something right.
Yeah. I don't know. There is a nigga out there right now. Who's definitely he's
plotting.
He's already finagled it. He will chill with the side chick.
Gifts are wrapped
on Valentine's Day,
or he's probably starting an argument right now. So by the time, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to partake in that.
I don't know who's listening to this podcast, but I've done something similar.
What?
Oh,
Sin exclusive.
So, I can't release that information just quite yet, because I don't know who's listening to the podcast.
I mean, yeah, we don't want to say.
Yeah, well, this is a good segue, guys.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about open relationships?
Relationships. I mean, for me, I feel like. If it works, it works. It wouldn't work necessarily for me, but I don't think people are weird that have them. You know what I mean?
I'm looking for one.
The reason I ask is because, and I'm sorry if she's listening now. I'm not going to name names, but
T1
exclusive.
I recently started talking to this one chick, and she brought up the fact that in her last relationship, that was kind of her goal, was to have like an open thing, and I would just, to me, I don't vibe with that.
You don't vibe with it because
I don't think I could handle that. Like, that's a bro.
Well, that's my I feel like I can't knock it until I try it.
Well, so like, what exactly would you be like? What would you call it? Because for me, the first thing when I think about when it comes to a relationship is intimacy.
Right. What's
intimate about someone that's for everyone?
Right.
Exactly. It's like, is that even a relation? Like, what defines a relationship in someone's mind? That's
can you have a level of intimacy with a person who isn't exclusive to you? I personally think so. Like, you can care about someone enough.
Is that programming? Are we I don't know, man.
No,
I think the alternative is programming. I think the fact that you couldn't, like, you feel like to be intimate with someone, you need to be exclusive with them. I feel like that is a program. I
disagree, because I feel like that's just instincts. Like, instinctively, we want to be fruitful and we want to, spread our seeds and reproduce.
Yeah.
You could do that with more than one person.
Exactly.
It's just like...
Well, because look at animals. If animals lived... I feel like if animals lived... Well, because most animals live pretty long. But I feel like if animals lived longer lives, if they lived to be like 80, 90.
Some animals do, dude.
They do. I know they
Some
do.
turtles live to be fucking old.
Mad long. And
Shout
I don't
out
know.
to
I feel like just the way they work, like they have multiple lovers. They aren't necessarily exclusive with, or that's not even a thing. They don't even care about that. That's not like.
And also, marriage
They're
was.
just trying to find the best person to have.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure marriage was made by the government. No.
In
Well,
terms
I
of,
mean, technically,
like federal and stuff.
I don't know. It seems like it seems like it seems like that's the biggest difference between being married and not married is that when you are married, you're literally involving the government
like
in your relationship.
Benefits and
well, yeah, that's the biggest difference between me, what I see, and my friends who are married and what they say. From like one of my best friends, like just got married, and he told me like when I seen him, like he's like, yeah, it's the same, like same arguments and shit and same shit. Only now we just taxes is a little different. Like you're literally just involving the government in your relationship. It seems like from what I see. Like other than that, like if you're saying you're going to be with this person, you're going to be with them, then you're going to be with them. Like, at least I feel like if marriage didn't exist, but you found this person.
What a weird thing, man.
It's awesome. But it's awesome that we can create things like that because it just shows the potential of humans. Like, conceptually, we can create religion. So just imagine.
I don't even think it's religion. I think it's connection.
No. Well, like, that's just an idea. Like, we can create religion. So what else can we fucking create?
I feel like when it comes to marriage, in terms of the way we do it, they found a way to monetize commitments.
100%.
Like
like how big is that industry, dude?
You know what I mean? Because like realistically, I do not feel like people care about signing away or anything like that. It's just the government did find a way to monetize commitments that people actually make. Like, do I think that people actually are in love when they get married? Yeah, I feel like people actually do feel like.
Yeah, of course.
I would sure hope so.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. However, it's like the government.
There are a lot of people who aren't. I feel like majority of people don't get married for the wrong reasons or don't. But there are. Because
there's a business out there that only throws weddings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which means like they're literally making money off of it. They're paying taxes and stuff off of people getting married. So,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's
it's a very lucrative business to get into because it doesn't seem like people are slowing down at all.
Death and marriage.
Mm-hmm. And babies babies being born and shit. Yeah. Like that seems like definitely an industry to get into. Yeah, fuck it,
dude. Did you guys listen to the battle between Don Q and Tory Lanez?
Yeah. I thought it was.
What did you think?
Don Q came out swinging. I fuck with the first track. It was pretty cool. It was cool.
Wait, who went first? Because
Don Q's track came first.
I'm not joiner.
I'm not joiner. That's the thing I didn't fuck with. I'm like, dude, why are you
trashing another man?
Like, why are you bringing up? But I understand because it's.
Did Don Q have a reason?
Yeah, well, so Tory basically sent like an open message, an open letter saying, "Yo, I'm the hottest dude out."
Yeah, he says the best fucking rapper essentially.
And I feel like rappers that have time are willing to step up. I don't think it's literally rappers saying. Oh, also, when Tory went up to Funk Flex to do a freestyle, he apparently bit some of Don Q's rhymes. He did.
Oof.
Because I had no.
That would set me off.
Yeah, like I didn't really know about Don Q like that, but when I heard him rap,
He's got some fire freestyles.
Yo, like Tory did at the very least take his style.
This song, he might have bit his. I think he might have bit his. Because the words that rhymed and the things that were said, if you listen to it, they're not the most intricate.
Yeah,
it was like Banks, or it was like Banks was. I think was the word that was used in like or wristband, and like something jammed. Like it wasn't used. It was used in a cool way, but like if you're rapping, if you're doing a Funk Flex freestyle, your punchlines are gonna be hard, but your rhyming words, like the way they were rhyming, it wasn't if you listen to both of them, it wasn't the most intricate that you would never think that this would ever get used in the same way. But it was a bit of a coincidence that Tory did it. I think even on this, I think it was on the same beat too. That was the crazy thing. It was on the same beat. So like,
so on that topic, I have a question before we really go into like the bars and stuff that was in it. Do you think Tory Lanez is talented, or do you think he's just really, really, really good at imitating styles?
he is. I think both.
Because
he is really, really good at imitating styles, and I think that's because he is so talented. Okay. Some of the most talented people I know, from like all of them, like they would. A lot of times they go under the radar. You know, they don't get the like. Tory Lanez should be at Drake's level based off his talent, because he can do what Drake does.
Yes,
but he can create it himself. He doesn't necessarily need the vampire.
He doesn't need that other person.
Exactly,
to take their style.
exactly.
Yeah,
I feel like Don Q though, he has like such a unique style. Like,
so Don Q's a rapper.
Yeah,
like he's like in a cipher. You can be like, yo, Don Q rap. He'd be like, oh, yo, he can actually rap.
Do you guys know where he's from?
New York.
Yeah, he sounds like he's from
Bridge,
New York. Yeah,
I believe.
He sounds like he's from New York.
Yeah, he's from Queensbridge.
Yeah,
he. I think he started good. I didn't like the name of the song. It was kind of like whatever, like coming at. But I know it's battle, so pretty much like the way these battles have been going, it seems like it's no holds bar. It's almost like battle rap itself, like URL type shit. Like if you battle someone else, I can reference this person, or like everything's on the table. It seems like, so I fuck with that. So him bringing Joyner in the way he did, I totally understand it. Because if you watch like battles, like MC battles, like battle rap shit, if you battle someone and you like lost to them, I can get at that person or bring them in somehow and like reference.
Like, I'm not the dude you.
Yeah, exactly. So I can understand why he did what he did. So that's whatever. But the song itself was cool. But I think it was like, what did you guys think? Did you fuck with the first song?
Did you hear it?
Joyner?
Yo, sorry guys, we had to cut in there. A little sneeze break for me because I'm definitely sick.
Yeah.
That was smooth.
Little smooth transition.
But did you fuck with the track?
The first one.
I'm Not Joyner track. The first
dude.
track.
So I was listening to both and like kind of what they were saying. I thought it was very funny, like, because you can hear in the first track, Don Q's kind of just like laid back, kind of clowning Tory.
Yeah.
And like the bars were dope. I like the song, but once he claps back at Tory on the second song, dude, you could hear like he's low key kind of mad.
And the beat chain was like the beat was more fierce. Like I felt like that beat,
and you could hear it in his tone. Like he's low key mad. Like
that beat is hard,
dude. Tory Lanez was going in about STDs on this man. Like he was going. That was crazy.
I have something to say about that. So like when it comes to diss records, do you guys actually
like
care
where's the line
about,
drawn?
Well, honestly, if it's all facts, I don't care.
Gloves are off.
But do you guys actually care about exaggerations? Or do you guys just want to just hear the wildest shit? Because
well, all right. So personally, I would prefer like some sort of factual shit, but it seems like nowadays they're just like
people just trying to get ooze. You know
dude, Tory's just too easy to like go in on. He's like,
well, he's kind of 8 Mile'd himself at this point where, like, okay, Joyner Lucas said all the shit that you would say about him. He's short, his hair, all
his
that
hairline,
shit. Yeah, all that shit. So
the flow,
like, so then, all right, what else can you say about him?
So like,
he's kind of like.
Here's my take on the actual diss. I feel like Don Q won. Well, Tory hasn't like released a second verse yet, but I feel like Don Q won just because of what he said. Like he didn't just make funny jokes about him. He said a bunch of stuff that made you think. So, like, he was saying, oh, you want to rap fast? Who are you? Tory Lamar? Like, how he has all of these styles.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, is he really talented or is he just really, really good at, like, imitating other people?
He is really good at imitating other people.
And it's like, when you listen to that, the Funk Flex freestyle, it's dope, but I'm like, that's not Tory, though. Like that's not.
I feel you.
Because, like, if you listen to his album, you're not going to hear anything that you heard on that.
Because or at least if you heard it, it would have that weird effect that his voice has.
But I feel like that's the point of a freestyle. It's not really to like.
It wasn't a freestyle, bro. He wrote.
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, it's the point of a modern freestyle. It's like modern art. It's not the same.
That's just
as
what it's called.
Yeah, it's a freestyle in the moment because you're like freestyling over this beat, but
and it's one take.
It's one take. It's previously written. It's okay. We understand that.
But I feel like in a freestyle, like the flow doesn't necessarily have to match the rest of your catalog. It's kind of more like free.
100%
freestyle.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And it never. I think that's the weird thing though, because you can't. He's good at freestyle. Like when it's freestyles, he shows that he's good at rapping.
Yeah.
So when you hear his albums and he doesn't,
he wants to be a rapper so bad.
Or when you hear his albums and he's not really rapping like that, you're like, okay, what's what do you want? What kind of fan are you looking for?
Do you think R&B artists have like something to prove? Is that what it is?
No. I feel like people like Tory, Bryson Tiller, Party Next Door, they probably do because they can't sing. People like Trey Songz have nothing to prove because he actually has like
a good voice,
a singing voice.
They definitely don't have something to prove. Their lane is just like hard nowadays. Yeah, because there's like who's like a new R&B act, a new one. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, Jacquees is buzzing.
I guess, yeah, he's buzzing.
He's not really new. He's been around for quite some time.
Well, yeah, he has been around for a while.
I mean, I don't really know that many songs. I just know he's been around.
Yeah.
But even Jacquees, he can actually sing.
Yeah.
Like, if he goes up to Breakfast Club or something like that and they say sing, he will know how to sing. If you say Tory, sing right now,
I don't know. I don't think, I haven't heard his singing voice, like, without the auto-tune.
Yeah,
which I'm okay with if you have that and you use it because I fuck with Travis, I fuck with T-Pain, I fuck with everyone who uses autotune. But I know T-Pain can really sing. I don't know if Travis can really sing or not. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I fuck with autotune, but like, I know what you mean on that aspect. Yeah.
He has to be like diverse and he has to show that he can rap because he can't call himself like. For me, you can't say you're into R&B or that you're an R&B artist when you can't sing. Like, he's just a hit maker to me. Like, that's when I think of Tory Lanez, when I think of Drake, when I think of like Bryson Tiller and Party Next Door, I think they're just hit makers. They're not really like singers. They're just, you know what? You want a dope song? I got you.
Right.
Like, that's what they are.
Right.
I used to think T-Pain was the same way until I found out he could sing.
Yeah, this nigga can fucking sing his ass off.
Yeah.
He's mad talented.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he's still a hit maker. I'm just saying, like, he can actually sing behind it.
I mean, it's not easy to make a hit, though.
Nah. Tory Lanez can make a hit in his sleep.
Yeah. I mean, Tory Lanez can... Oh, are we back? Are we just cutting in, or what?
Yeah, I guess... Yeah, sorry for all these weird transitions, guys.
Some of the records just sneeze, no problem. Like,
sneeze so loudly, like, it was rude. It was disrespectful.
Yeah, he had to get that out.
That was disrespectful sneeze. What else is going on? What else are we talking about?
Shit, let's see. Go through the topics here. Yo, I wanted to ask you guys what you thought about, like, all this fucking Fashion Nova shit going on right now. Why are they so popping?
This is not an endorsement. Fuck Fashion Nova.
Wait, yeah. Should we not even talk about that?
No, yeah. I don't know. I don't mind talking about it.
Because if you're gonna give us free clothes, like, we'll take them. Are they? Have you seen the?
Do they got white tees, my nigga? I'll wear some fucking Fashion Nova white tees. Like, I don't know.
Sin exclusive.
Hey, why do we synchronize that?
They got socks, my nigga. I don't know if they can convince me. I don't know if they convinced any, because I don't know anybody who wears. I don't know anybody who wears Fashion Nova. Do you?
Nah. So like, I thought about why Fashion Nova was so popping, and the reason that I came up with is because they're just like an H&M or a Forever 21, but you don't have to go through the process of like going into the store, knowing you're buying cheaper stuff. It's all online.
And they kind of got the culture.
Exactly.
They kind of got the culture.
And then they paid the right people.
Yeah. But what kind of clothes is it? Like, what's
the same thing that you normally buy, like at Forever 21. Like, they sell like the track pants. That's not Fear of God. They sell like the Want a Better Butt jeans.
Want a Better Butt jeans.
Yeah, like they sell all of the popping silhouettes. Remember they were selling like male rompers and stuff.
They were selling male rompers. Yeah.
Like,
I don't know anybody who buys that shit though. So
Word up. Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna shout them out, but fuck that.
Nah, we don't shout out anybody who don't pay for that shit. So fuck Fashion Nova.
Sin, what's good with the Supreme this season?
I think it starts next month. Honestly, I don't pay attention to that shit unless it's in season. I don't give a fuck about like leaks or anything like that. Like all I care about is the real shit that I can pay for, that I can hold, that I can smell, that I can wear. Like
Gotcha.
I love the like anticipation of it, so I don't like mind the leaks. I'll look at that shit if it comes across my fucking feed, but I don't really bug out for that shit. Like that, it's coming. Like it's gonna get released.
Yeah,
like,
eventually.
Yeah, it's coming, and it's coming next month. Like the Sin Supreme channel is all documented and shit, so you can go on and like look and see like when this shit drops and like when it's supposed to come out and all that.
Sin
You feel me?
exclusive.
Go check out the page.
Yeah, go check that out.
yeah.
But yeah, I just like it starts in February, the spring summer 19 season. It should be lit. Like I'm sure it's gonna be lit. The brand itself is fucking big as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Dude, they've come such a long way.
it's crazy. So I know this year's gonna be insane. They're probably coming crazy hard with the fucking collaborations and the like accessories. I'm sure there's gonna be some insane, ridiculously priced accessory and some shit that you just want to fucking spend money on for no fucking apparent reason other than being a goddamn hypebeast.
Yeah.
So.
Jermale, do you have a favorite brand?
Oh fuck me. The answer to that question is no, because that's why I get so inspired to design, because there's not a brand that literally makes what I feel like would make me say, all right, fuck design, I'm gonna just shop from this place. I mean, I have favorite like brands when it comes to just what I like of what exists, like Fear of God. I just can't afford it, but I like it.
That's real.
I like the Yeezy brand. I just can't afford it, but I like it. Same with John Elliott. And in terms of like big fashion houses, I really, really, really like Gucci. I just would never wear it, but in terms of just like something to look at,
You wouldn't wear
it's just
Gucci?
Never, bro.
Not even some Gucci like glasses.
Nah, I just because like deep down when I think about like high fashion and stuff, I feel like there's such an underlying insecurity when you're wearing Gucci or Louis Vuitton. It's just these people are so rich to where no one thinks of it like that. But just think like if you're a millionaire, right, and you know that you've gotten to where you are because you were smart with your money and stuff, why would you really care enough to buy a $3,000 bag and have it scream out, "I'm richer than you"? Why would you even need to? You know what I'm saying? If you want a really good quality leather bag, why don't you go to like?
You could. I mean, it's all you can always find.
That's what I'm saying.
Because a Louis Vuitton leather bag is a couple thousand. You can find just as good, if not better, quality bag.
You know what I'm saying? You can
fraction of that price.
Like you can go to Texas where they actually have like cows and stuff, and ask for
like a nice
personalized
leather bag.
You feel what I'm
Like,
saying? I feel like deep down there's an insecurity when people actually buy like the like monochromatic stuff and like the G's all over. I'm like,
Let me ask you this:
what?
Would you want? You could apply the same kind of idea to like a car,
Bro, 1,000%. So
I would definitely want a Tesla though.
So that's the difference when it comes to functionality.
Teslas are a little different because they're cool as shit. Like
They're
they look
so
fun.
fucking cool.
But they're actually like functional, you know what I mean? However, when it comes to Los Angeles and people that have like that actually buy like 500 horsepower cars, whether it's like a Charger, Mustang, Camaro or thing, I feel like there's an underlying insecurity in that where it's like, bro, you're never going to be able to take that car to its full potential. You just really want people to know that you make enough money to get this car, and you kind of sort of think girls are into it.
Some guys might actually fuck with that though, like,
but I mean,
actually
like,
take their car out and shit.
Yeah, they might. You're gonna have out of all those. You can't generalize. You're gonna have those populations who are actually enthusiasts
about cars.
About cars, or who are like
Or like you about Supreme.
Yeah, about Supreme, or even like, and that's the thing. Like, there's levels of what he's saying. I do agree with, even being a fan of Supreme.
But Supreme is affordable.
Supreme's
Resale
affordable.
is
That's
not.
exactly
but like,
why.
if you hit on Supreme, it is just as affordable.
But because of the way Supreme is released and the way Supreme does, it kind of has. Luckily, it's affordable, but it has almost the same effect. I personally probably wouldn't. I agree with you in the sense that there's something there when buying Gucci and Louis Vuitton and shit like that.
Yeah.
I personally right now, I don't know what it's called. I wouldn't call it insecurities, but I understand there is something there with that. There is something within humans why it doesn't make any fucking sense at all when you look at the baseline of what people are paying for, what they're getting. But the reason why I don't is because, one, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, things like that, they're usually, a lot of the stuff they release is in limited quantities.
Yep.
And two, it's extremely creative. You can't find, when you go into a Gucci store and you see some track pants that are fucking crazy, which I just recently saw, and I'll post this photo on my fucking Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
And, you just don't see that shit when you go to Fashion Nova.
So that's kind of like a separate topic. So when it comes to things that you just know they actually took their time with, and that like this is a limited edition piece, like the stuff Virgil came out with, all of that stuff is super dope. It's time stamped. It's like, yo, this was his.
It's a moment.
Like it's really really dope.
Yes.
Now when it comes to just the standard Alma, like the Alma bag by Louis Vuitton, just the standard like shape. I'm like, when you're just buying that, there's nothing exclusive. I mean, of course it's exclusive because it's cost so much. But I'm like, you're buying the basic level. You're buying the all white Air Force Ones of Louis Vuitton
and paying quadruple the price
what I'm saying.
of what that bag is actually.
Now,
worth.
if you're really trying to flex and you're going to buy a limited piece of Louis Vuitton, now, hey, by all means, get your flex on. But if you're just buying the basic level of what this brand offers,
don't pay a couple $1,000 for a painted canvas, because them just ain't even leather. It's painted canvas.
You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like that is what I'm talking about.
I feel that.
Like how one of our friends have the Gucci loafers. Those are sick. Like they actually look dope. You know
he exists with the Gucci loafers.
That
man
if
exists.
you listen to the was that the last podcast? There's a couple podcasts.
I don't know, but those shits is fucking fire. Those shits are fire.
But like those are actually cool.
Yeah.
But like the driver shoes, like the regular schmegular
Stan Smith lookalikes.
Like I'm just like, yo man, like if you wanted that silhouette, you didn't have to pay $1,000 for it.
No way.
You know what I'm saying?
No fucking way.
So
shit, what do you guys think about the auto lacing sneakers, the basketball joints coming out?
Fire. I want to comment.
I love it, but Sin said something that made me think. If they die, how are you gonna take them off?
You're good.
Damn.
If the battery dies, how are you taking them off?
That would be like the next Black Mirror episode. Like
your shoes die, and you can't take them shits off. This nigga just saw us wearing
gotta sleep in bed.
And let's say your power goes out in your house and you can't charge it.
Oh no!
Shorty trying to fuck, and you got your shoes. You gotta.
I can't take them off.
I can't take. She's like, you ain't gonna take your shoes off. You can't get in my bed. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just do this standing on the edge of the bed.
You gotta have your feet hanging off.
Exactly.
But that's a question I really have. Like, do they have an emergency release?
I'm sure there's probably like.
Do they though?
I'm sure there's gotta be. And they probably don't get that tight that you can't get them off at all.
Nah, they have to because they wouldn't be that functional.
I feel you on that. That's very true.
I honestly just feel like it would be mad annoying to have to charge your shoes.
They are basketball shoes, so they have to be good enough for you not to just take off.
Yeah, you
your
shouldn't
feet.
be able to just take them off like that.
I guess.
So what if the battery dies?
If it's a basketball shoe.
If the battery dies, you're screwed, bro. They're on your foot.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But apparently the battery's supposed to last for mad long, so hopefully you would have the...
They gotta last for 4 quarters.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you only gotta tighten them. So
yeah, so it's just like a button.
It's just a button.
Yeah.
But, yeah, those sneakers are pretty cool. I fuck with those. I do fuck with those. It's the future, dog. It's like auto-lacing sneakers. Actually, I don't think I might need.
Even though it's a gimmick, but even though I feel like they just found a way to make cool Velcro sneakers. Because low-key, like, Velcro doesn't take much effort. Like, the same amount of effort you're putting in pressing the button to let it loosen up.
Yo, haven't you realized by now humans are lazy as shit? We invented the remote. We invented the TV, and then we invented the remote in that order. We didn't invent them together. That wasn't something that happened at the same time. The TV came about and changed niggas' lives.
Niggas was tired.
Whoa, we can watch TV? Like, what? And then it was like, yo, I gotta get up to change that.
I gotta get up and turn it.
Fuck the TV, dog. And then niggas like, nah, we gotta invent the remote, dog. So you can change that shit from everywhere. So like, that's just natural.
Niggas is lazy.
We invented Velcro, And then we invented self-lacing shoes.
Yeah.
Sin
That's some real shit
exclusive.
right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's true. Damn, that's crazy as shit. That's crazy.
You guys have any other music topics?
Yeah, so like the Kanye suing Rockefeller, and
Oh,
so
yeah,
far what you were
dude.
reading, you said he was responsible for like some stuff he wrote for Jay-Z.
This is insane.
Apparently on the Blueprint.
Why do I? All right, so let me tell you today. So at work, I get kind of like bored of music, and I just search up random topics in terms of the playlist, and I looked up Kanye West beats. I just wanted to just hear like a catalog full of music that Kanye produced,
Yeah.
and I kind of came up with this theory that every single song that Kanye is like doing the hook on, that he gifted that artist the song.
Probably.
Yeah, and
Like do you mean like this?
like Wouldn't Get By, Overnight Celebrity.
Like the beat came with the beat came with the hook.
Came with the hook because we've seen so many interviews. We know that like if Kanye's on the hook, yeah, he gifted that. Like he gave him the hook and the like the message probably behind it.
Yeah, of
He
course.
didn't have the swag at the time to actually make the whole song pop off. You know
No,
what
I
mean?
think
Like,
even
Twista
if he
needed to
did,
know
I
Overnight
think
Celebrity.
even if he did, I think that's something that's like standard with producers. Like I think Swiss Beats, a lot of his shits like came with hooks. I think.
Like drinking my two step.
Yeah.
Like I think he gave that beat with the hook on it and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's something that's like a producer thing.
Yeah,
too.
well, not in modern day because you don't.
Yeah.
Like them dudes aren't that
Dude,
creative.
my whole thing is that what is Jay-Z and Kanye going through to where Kanye has to be this petty and do some shit like this?
So here's what.
Listen to Sin blow his nose.
Sorry, guys.
So like here's what I don't do. I don't allow myself to try to have opinions as if I know the whole story because one person is speaking up. You know what I mean? Because like we honestly don't know. But I'm sorry, I'm late to the party. This year's been the first year that I really started listening to Jay-Z heavy, and I started to realize that like as Kanye started to like blow up in his individual career, he's not on that many Jay-Z albums and how he was at first. So I don't know if like
You mean because Jay-Z's released so many albums?
well, or it's just like the timing wasn't right. All I do know is looking at it from let's say you're a poppin' rapper, right? I'm an up-and-coming producer. You love my beats. The world doesn't even know who I am. I tell you, hey, yo, I want to be a rapper too. How are you genuinely just going to feel if I'm telling you that all the beats that I would give to you, I want to rap on them myself? Just how would you feel about that, just in general?
Hold on. So you're a producer.
So let's say you discover
That was
me
a high
as a
moment.
producer, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm only your producer. I'm giving you the best beats that you've ever heard so far.
But you want to release some music?
But let's say I want to become a rapper. So the beats that I would give to you, I'm telling you, hey, I want to rap on these too. So now you're getting my throwaways.
Well, here's the thing with that whole dynamic. I think the issue was that Jay-Z didn't have time or didn't pay attention or didn't think he was good enough because Jay-Z was putting niggas on. He put the whole state property on. He was putting people on. So
Dude,
instinctively,
Hard Knock Life. That shit was hard as fuck.
instinctively you would think that putting Kanye on was something that he would have done easily. So it was weird that he didn't, to find out that he didn't just put him
Bro,
on.
I'm glad you said that because I heard that Dame was the one that was really trying to push him. Dame has nothing to do with music on like a higher level.
Yeah, he doesn't like make music or anything.
When it comes down to it, I used to wonder too, like, okay, Jay-Z being the businessman like that he is, why wasn't he trying to push up, like Kanye as a rapper? Like
I don't know.
Like,
it's weird.
And I don't know it, but I'm like, maybe Jay-Z didn't like the fact that Kanye actually had real talent. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. So it could then, it's deep. If that's the case, then it's deeper than that because
It is.
It would have to be deeper than that because once again, Jay-Z was putting put Beanie Siegel on. He put Freeway on.
And
He
these
put
people
weren't
weren't like superstars. You know
they
what I'm
weren't
saying?
superstars. They weren't obviously Kanye level superstars, but they were. Yo, Beanie Siegel is one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Yeah.
You know?
So you be like what was the thing?
Yeah. So like, why wouldn't he put Kanye on? Kanye, and I think the issue, the only thing I can kind of see if it wasn't like shade, is that he didn't think Kanye's demographic existed. And no one really knew at that time that Kanye's demographic existed. The backpack rapper.
Dude,
like
a lot of people didn't believe in Kanye to be a rapper.
So
because Kanye was the first like big
square.
soft rapper, square rapper.
He was the first square.
Like yeah,
and
he was the first dude who was like kind of dork, like swaggy, but like wasn't just a hard ass dude.
He was just the artsy.
Yeah, he paved the way for niggas like Drake to pop.
Yeah.
Like
so like I was listening to Kingdom Come, which came out in what 2006, 2007, bro. Like I don't even know if Kanye even has a placement on that album. It was all Just Blaze basically. Like he was.
Oh, what album?
Kingdom Come.
Okay, what time is it? What time in Kanye's career was that?
That's what it was when people were noticing like, whoa, this guy is actually a really good rapper.
Because his album that came out by then.
I think in 2006, 2007, he was working on releasing Graduation. I think Graduation came out the end of 2007.
So you're saying the later albums don't have Kanye on it like that? But I mean the important albums have Kanye on it like that. The important Jay-Z albums. So you got to listen to the earlier ones that like
I think
Jay-Z influenced, because that was the biggest thing, is that Kanye was giving Jay-Z these hits left and right.
Hits on
yeah.
hits.
When it could have been him rapping.
Yeah. Well, I guess not really, because no one really, Kanye wasn't rapping like that. Well, he was rapping like that back then, but he wasn't he didn't have that. Him producing was his way to get in the door.
But
so that made him a producer in 2006, 2007.
So here's what I was thinking that kind of confused me. So like listening to Jay-Z, like obviously he's the greatest rapper of all time and stuff, and so Kanye comes out with this heavily sample style, and it was very soulful, and that was the style that Jay-Z loved. Kanye's sound started to become a little more digital with the synthesizers and stuff, and I'm like, if I'm Jay-Z and I want to stay relevant and I'm coming back from retirement, why not use who's emerging to be one of the most creative people out there? Because I don't think Kanye was ever like titled as one of the best rappers. I think it was just like, man, this guy's super good. I don't know what I like about him. He's not really spitting bars, but it's like I just really like the
earlier
music.
on he was spitting bars, but I don't think he ever really had that best rapper title.
Yeah, like
if you listen to Kanye's earlier shit, he was definitely had bars, but I don't think he ever had the best rapper title.
I don't think
that's already like dead and gone. That argument's not.
But the part that was like kind of weird to me is
wait.
he was still producing for people.
You're saying Kanye's not one of the best rappers
of all time?
Yeah.
No.
Not like if
not
you're
at all.
not okay,
not rap.
rappers.
Let's not talk rap. Let's talk
artists. Oh, he's
artists. Yes,
yeah, definitely.
Hands down, he's definitely in that top 10.
Yeah,
100%. Oh, just artists of all time.
Yeah,
but best rappers of all time. I'm not gonna
rappers.
you
can't. Like, I'm not even going to do that.
Because once you start having niggas write for you, like
you know who kind of had a disappointing career? Who? Lupe Fiasco.
I feel like he got exposed to things that everybody else get exposed to. He just didn't want to keep being fake.
Yeah,
like when I see
he was too real.
He's a real ass dude, and he's like, "Fuck this shit."
He's like Dave Chappelle. Like he walked away from 50 million. Like,
but he still has his career. He still exists. He just released
his way.
It's his way. It's just not. You just don't hear about it. He released a project last year. I can't. Yep.
Was it the Slave?
It had that song.
Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy.
It had drogas on it.
Yeah.
He was like rapping in Spanish and shit. Like, so he's still doing his way. You know what I mean? Which is
cool, because then you can exist like that in 18, 19.
Yeah, for sure.
Back in the day, a nigga could have a one hit wonder, and then you see him working at fucking, Wendy's because he falls off. Like nowadays you can find your fan base.
But what I was saying about Kanye is he was still actively producing for people. Like I think he had two songs on the Carter 3. I think he had Replaceable and Miss Officer.
Whoa, that was weird.
Yeah.
Yo, should I leave that in?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm not human anymore. I'm a robot.
I'm not human.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, the aliens just took over, guys.
But I was saying during that time he was still producing. So,
but you see how those beats were though.
Yeah,
and those beats are fire.
Exactly, and I'm like, he could have slid Jay-Z some of those. Maybe they had like a problem that was like underlining that we didn't know about, because I saw an interview with Jay-Z.
Big Brother.
Yeah, and they were like at it while they were making Watch the Throne. So there's songs that made Magna Carta that was supposed to go on, that Kanye went on Watch the Throne, and then Jay-Z was saying that he was like, yeah, well, we were fighting about it. Well, we weren't really fighting. Well, actually, we did get to pushing. He said that. So I'm like, they kind of were going at it. You know what I mean? And I feel like with Jay-Z, I don't want to say that he's intimidated by Kanye. I just feel like when you put somebody on and then they start accomplishing what you've accomplished just in their own field. Because if you look up who has the most hip-hop Grammys, want to know who has the most? It's a tie. Kanye and Jay-Z.
That makes sense.
Yo, who do you think would win in a boxing match?
Kanye and Jay-Z? Bro, I be looking at...
Because Jay-Z's got the reach, but I feel like he's kind of slow.
Bro, I be looking at certain...
I feel like Kanye would spaz out.
Shit. Have you seen Kanye's legs?
Kanye?
He works out on some weird shit. Like, and the mixed personalities video... Bro, that nigga can squat like 450.
Yeah,
his calves, I'm like, so he's working out some way.
Yeah, the angle they got him like, I was like, that was a weird angle, but I was like, I thought he had little legs. Yeah, he looks like he's like maybe like a shorter dude.
I feel like his form would be mad trash.
What was that? What'd you say?
I feel like his form would be terrible.
Oh, Kanye's?
Yeah,
probably. It'd be like crazy old black guy.
I don't know. You gotta watch out for them nice guys, man.
I don't know.
Them nice guys that don't have that like initial pride, that want you to be afraid of them, those be the ones that really would. Like,
what do you think?
Isn't that what like Jay-Z is though? Isn't he like?
Nah, Jay-Z kind of gives off I got
mob
power.
boss.
Yeah,
vibe.
You know what I'm saying.
What do you think of Game using those lyrics?
Game is trash for that, bro. Like he makes me feel ashamed from it. Like niggas from Compton shouldn't talk like that. Like,
wait, what happened?
You didn't hear?
You didn't hear?
No.
I don't want to hear it, but basically he was saying like he was choking Kim K while they were like fucking, and he made her swallow his kids and shit. I
heard about this.
But this came out today, and I'm saying it's trash because nobody has been with Kim K probably for the last 10 years, probably longer than that.
Why are people picking on Kim? Like leave her alone.
Because it's like I had this mentality. If you want followers, if you want retweets, talk shit about the Kardashians or Kanye, and you'll get likes.
That's what Game does. Game was being Game. He was just like out there, just
trying
like
to revive his career.
Well, I'm not gonna say revive it, but like he's got a new project dropping because his career doesn't necessarily need reviving. He doesn't. He's solidified. He's released classic music. He's done his thing, but I guess he realizes the state of the culture is to do antics with music. You do antics,
especially if you have talent.
If you have talent, you do antics, release music. People will at least listen for the time being of you releasing music. You make a bunch of money. You recoup whatever you invested in it, and you keep it moving. And we'll see.
But like, how do you go to sleep like that, though? You know what I'm saying,
dude? I know the Game is honestly a scary looking dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Even when he gets older, he's still gonna look scary.
I feel like
yadded up.
I feel like he did that.
His fucking eyes.
I feel like he did that on the track
because
he's the type of nigga that's like, what are you gonna do about it? Like
I would not do anything.
Then when a nigga says, "What are you gonna do about it?"
So like,
what are you gonna do?
I've thought about that, bro. When you
gotta fight, nigga. You gotta fight a nigga.
Like, are you throwing hands at the Game?
Like, let's be real though. Let's be real though. Like, the Game isn't fighting anybody, bro. Like,
he fought. What's that dude's name? That
40 Glock.
Yeah,
with all of his homies there. Like, it's like when it comes to these real life scenarios, bro.
Celebrities are down.
I don't want to say they're not down. I'm just saying like they're not as good at fighting and stuff as you really think they are. Like,
I think the Game is. I trust the. If I was
he's from the streets.
If I was to pick a celebrity to fight someone right now, I'm picking the Game. I'm picking the There's very few on that list.
What about Wiz Khalifa? He's been trading.
Wiz Khalifa, I'm thinking.
But that's what I was saying with the whole like Kanye thing. Like Wiz Khalifa is a really nice person. He does not give off like he's not trying to gain points by looking like a bully. However, he will fuck you up. Like, you know what I'm saying? He will fuck you up.
He did the ill transformation. This nigga transformed on niggas.
The right way, too. Like, he's not just lifting weights.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I wish I had the time and money to train like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
That looks legit. That looks so legit.
But it's those guys that's like hella nice that don't even try to like give off that vibe. Like I feel like Dave Chappelle fucked somebody up.
Dave Chappelle trains like that too. Yeah, he looks brolic as fuck now too. Have you seen him like that?
Like Dave Chappelle fucks.
Dude,
yeah.
Dave Chappelle is like the realest guy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Have you seen the footage of him just smoking on the stage? Like,
yeah, just talking shit.
Like he was like, I'm not even gonna do this shit.
Yeah.
He like smoked on the stage like 2 cigarettes and then dipped. Like savage, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is when you're blessed like that with comedic talent. You know, like comedy is like that's like pure comedy because one that shit like is most of the time unedited. Like Dave Chappelle's one of the few people who don't catch slack for whatever he says. Like and he says whatever he wants for the most part. But he I guess I wouldn't say he necessarily keeps it respectful, but he like always walks that line, but he never really catches slack for anything he says.
I feel like Hollywood or the Illuminati or whatever you want to call it, I feel like they leave him alone because he's proven that he will dip. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like he has proven that he will dip.
Listening.
And I feel like people like Kevin Hart or modern day celebrities, I think they kind of like they don't have that real nigga side because they're not willing to dip. Like,
yeah, you gotta be willing to dip.
Like Dave Chappelle proved like, yo, when shit gets sketchy, I am willing to dip. I don't care about how much money you cannot buy me. Yeah. I'm willing to speak my piece and dip.
Yeah.
And I'll come back and tell y'all why I dipped. And if y'all trip again, I'm out of here again.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I really, really respect about him. Like, you can't buy him. And he made fun of how they couldn't buy him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, he's the realest nigga ever. Like, he defeated the Illuminati and came back. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of the Illuminati, how do you feel about the government fucking watching you through your iPhone?
Lit.
Dude, I mean, if you didn't know, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you wonder why you were getting those FaceTimes and people were FaceTiming you? And
did you get FaceTimes?
I didn't.
You don't even have FaceTime.
I don't even dude. I don't have to worry about that bug. Did you turn off your FaceTime?
No, my FaceTime was showing. I FaceTime people.
No, did you not pay attention to the bug?
Oh, I wasn't supposed to FaceTime people?
No, the Apple bug where like people can just listen to you.
Yeah, like they'll FaceTime you, and even if you don't answer or if you deny it, they can still hear everything you're saying.
No one FaceTimed me though.
That's mad.
It's still possible for them to have done it, but that's lit. Like,
yeah, I don't think they released the. Did they release your fix yet?
I don't know, but my grandpa came into the dining room and was talking to me about it, and I had to like calm him down. Yeah, that's crazy, but I had to calm. I was like, yo, if we're gonna live in a world where we can do all of these things, how are we also gonna get mad at the government or the Illuminati for trying to monitor it? Like, duh.
I'm okay with it
like,
if it's. I'm imagining they're doing it for safety purposes.
Yeah,
that's what I tell myself.
Do you think the Illuminati's real?
Yeah, I hope so.
You
bro,
hope so?
Bro, like these evils.
I want to be part of it.
Do you want to be a part of the Illuminati?
No, but these evils,
Relax.
they give balance, bro. like
Sin exclusive.
What kind of powers do I get? What kind of like?
You're not getting any superpowers.
I don't imagine. Obviously, not superpowers. But do I get like a secret passageway that makes me cut
5
all
generations
LA traffic?
of wealth?
Like some Batman shit?
Do I get like a secret passageway that lets me cut all?
Trying to get some
LA
alien
traffic?
technology. If you got
Do I get some alien technology? Do I get to fly a flying car? What do I get being in the Illuminati?
I
don't think it has any perks.
Do I get like you probably get like the real when you go to vote? You get the real thing. Like Like it's a real thing. Like your votes actually count.
Yeah, like you is like you count as like 1,000.
Yeah, like your votes actually matter when you go to vote. Like you get a special sheet when you're
like you get a get out of jail.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I'm down with that shit because it gives balance.
You down with the Illuminati?
I'm not, but I'm down with whoever is. Like that shit really does like affect things. Like people won't do certain things because of the Illuminati. Like imagine if there was no such thing as the Illuminati. People would probably be down to like, I don't know, search up weird shit and stuff. But since we're afraid of being watched, it kind of allows us to say, hey, you know, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's like it's like a God. You're saying or but not a God going to heaven and hell type thing. Like you don't want anything bad to happen.
But like, what are they even gonna do? Like
just
with your
more
face?
tangible.
What do you? Oh, I think. Well, with your face, they're creating a database.
I mean, that's which
like
is fine.
Anytime you're using like filters on Instagram or Snapchat, they're just using that's all facial recognition. So like all right. So
what if they cloned you one day?
Not even cloning.
One day they just
cloning. They're just making it to a point. They're safely making it a country where you can't commit crime. Yeah. If you do, they can instantly find you. Bro, so they create a database of everyone's face. Yeah. They put cameras everywhere, and then they're like, "All right, we need to find Terrence. We need to find Jermale. Here's his face off Snapchat. Here's his face off Instagram." From these fucking cat filters he uses. Bro, yeah. And then they fucking put it in a computer and it instantly finds you at a fucking corner store.
Bro, you have no idea how cool with that I am. Like I am so cool with that because like at the end of the day,
it's like Minority Report. Have you seen that?
Exactly.
Shit? Great movie.
Like at the end of the day, it's a good thing that they're trying to do. They just can't put on the news. Hey, by the way, we're going to listen to every single conversation you have. We're going to like document all of the faces you make and shit like that. They can't tell us. Yeah. But since they are, it's like, yeah, man.
It's just what are they doing with that information? Are they trying to make it a safer place to live, or are they trying to find better ways to sell you shit? Like, are they
shit, bro? Which is Illuminati. Right now, I am looking for some black and white vaulted vans in a size 8.
They're definitely not gifting you shoes.
If let me know that they restock. You know what I'm saying? If there's
he's putting it out there. There's like mad phones and computers right now, so he's saying right now what he wants.
Illuminati marketing team.
That would be cool. On some real shit. Like if you could just say something. Say something out there.
There's a video on YouTube and then just scroll, right now.
And then you just buy it with that'd be pretty cool.
Well, have you ever been just talking with someone and then the shit you're talking about comes up on your phone?
Dude, our microphones are always on. Like people keep making it seem like it's it's like a random thing. Like if you say, "Hey Siri," like your phone is. Oh, remember you said "Okay Google" or some shit like that. Yeah, that shit came up. That's because your microphone was already on. You don't have to turn your microphone on.
Yeah, it's already.
If I say it loud enough to my phone, I can say, "Hey Siri," and it's going to come on.
And to make it crazier, before they had the face recognition, they had the fingerprint.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So they got your fingerprint.
They already got your fingerprint. They got your face.
Y'all can have
all in your
gotcha, bitch.
All in the cloud, my nigga.
Yeah,
all in that cloud. There's a cloud above you at all times, holding all that shit.
Whew.
All your passwords.
Hey, I will tell you guys my password. Like,
don't tell us here.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm joking. I'm super.
Oh shit, that was a weird cut.
Yeah, it was a weird cut. But
I got to sneeze one more time, dude. Fuck being sick. I thought flu season was over, bro.
It's just starting. Dude.
Nah, it's allergy season because of the change of seasons.
Man,
well, it's still winter though. It ain't. It's still winter for another couple months, right?
But aren't like plants having sex now, and there's a lot of pollen in the air? And
I don't know. I've only been living in Los Angeles for a year, so I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. I don't know what's going on. It's cold. It's hot.
We're getting 4 days of rain this week.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
I'm ready for it.
It's crazy. It's not bad, but it's just weird. At least I'm not going to say least. What happens in the East Coast is just snow. It's nasty. It's cold.
Dude, did you guys hear about this instant frostbite weather?
Yo,
temperatures ranging
15 minutes, my nigga. You catch
-30
in Chicago.
Lit.
in fucking like I don't know if it's in Massachusetts. I don't know if it's in New York. I don't know if it's over there. But I know
They're
I
saying
know it was
like the
happening in Chicago.
Midwest.
Midwest, yeah. It was like below 15 degrees.
Yeah, apparently like the whole lake in Chicago,
Froze.
yeah, just froze up.
Yo, you can skate on that shit,
Kind of lit.
but you can't be outside for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
so
so
it's a wrap. Dog. You fall in that shit, you're a goner.
I always
you're a cube.
Yo, do your eyes like freeze up? Like the water in your eyes? I always wondered that.
Maybe.
Like you walk outside and your eyes just
No.
turn to ice.
Maybe. I just remember the coldest it ever got in Boston. You were able to throw a cup of water outside and it would instantly turn into snow.
That's crazy.
That's the coldest. I don't know how cold that was, but because I was a kid, but I just remember doing that outside.
That sounds dope.
It was pretty sick because it was on the news. They were like, "Go outside right now, fill them a cup of water, throw outside." And,
All we get in Cali is you walk outside, instantly start sweating.
yeah,
because
you
it's
can
hot as fuck.
instantly- Yeah, I've done that out in Cali. I've walked outside and instantly,
Bro,
I could throw myself outside.
Do they make jackets for Boston weather?
Yeah,
out
of
there
course.
like
You,
that?
yeah, jackets you just gotta buy in Boston because if you
Yeah.
bring a jacket, it'll fuck that jacket up. Like,
Do
yeah.
you wear like real fur to keep warm?
I would, but usually it's the layers. So it's like the layers that are closer to your body. So like the
The inseam?
no,
Oh,
or
that's
just like the long johns
Oh.
and the fucking
Like
flannel
thermals?
shirts and
Yeah.
thermal shirts.
Oh, you're saying like layer.
Layers, yeah.
Yeah.
Those layers matter. Those layers matter. Like I got these pair of New Balance pants for
Layers
Christmas
always
one
matter.
year, and them shits was fire. Like,
Hell yeah.
If you layer it up, you're good. Because that's what matters. Is keeping your body's already when you're outside in the cold, your body's it. That's all you got is your fucking body to keep shit warm.
That's all you got.
So you got to just keep the heat that is already in your body in
Yeah.
there. So it's wearing a hat, it's wearing layers, it's keeping the warmth that is already there. So that's really what it
What
is.
if the Super Bowl was in the Midwest this year?
Does it even happen
Damn.
in areas that
Imagine
aren't
that.
outside?
I'm not sure, but
That's the only thing. It
the
doesn't seem like
Rams
it
will
does.
get smashed.
Nah, it doesn't seem like they let that play a factor in the Super Bowl at all anymore. They used to, but not anymore.
Do you
They
guys
do
have-
in playoff games. They don't give a shit. Like if you
Playoff
got,
games, yeah, playoff
if you
games
got
is
home
whatever.
field
Yeah,
advantage,
playoff games is whatever. But because like Chargers had to come to Boston.
that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. They are sauced.
Yeah, that sucks. It was like what 52. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a blowout.
It was like 30-some degrees outside.
Yeah,
it was
like,
pretty cold.
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, so we'll find out this Sunday if I get Tom Brady tattoo or not.
Oof. If you do, I'm there.
Are you seriously down to get Tom Brady tattooed?
I already said it on the last episode. I think I said it.
Wait, what
So
would
I
you
can't
get?
go back.
Just
Spoken to
like,
existence.
would
I
you
don't
get a
know.
number 12?
I'd have to figure it out.
No, you gotta get his face.
I didn't know.
Don't
if
get
I
his
said
face. Get number 12.
Yeah.
Because that's a legendary number.
Yeah.
See?
That's
but, we were talking at work, and it's a win-win no matter what with the Super Bowl because we live in LA, so if the Rams win, we get
Hell yeah.
a parade. But if Tom Brady wins, it's like we're literally witnessing the greatest football player ever.
That
So,
Jordan level shit.
Yeah, like we have to
6
appreciate it.
rings, T.
We gotta appreciate
Oh,
it.
okay.
6 rings, baby.
Like
That's real.
we couldn't witness Jordan. Like we just heard about it and stuff like that. We're fairly young, and it's like, yeah, Tom Brady.
He's about to fucking Thanos the NFL, dog.
We don't know if he's about to.
He's about to. No, well, I'm hoping because if he gets 6 rings, that's enough. He has a full gauntlet.
If he has-
enough
yeah.
of an infinity gauntlet, and he snap his fingers and destroy the whole NFL.
Yo, Tom Brady. Like that's some
That's pretty
legendary
crazy.
shit.
That's pretty crazy. Nah, but best of luck to both teams. I'm definitely hoping the Patriots come out on top.
LA, Boston.
Yeah. So
Yeah, shout
we
out
shall
to
see.
the
What you guys' go-to Super Bowl dish?
buffalo chicken dip.
Oof.
Shit
Okay.
is fire.
I can't lie. I can't eat while I'm watching a crazy game. Like I don't have an
What?
appetite.
You just don't eat?
I can understand them. That's how I feel like before like performances and shit.
What about the pregame?
I don't know. It depends on how.
Bag
Sprite.
of chips,
Sprite?
some Sprite.
Definitely some
I'll probably
Sprite.
drink soda for that day.
Dude,
Sprite is next level.
I'm all that dumb Kennedy shit. I don't even drink soda.
Yeah, I don't drink soda.
Well,
That emergency tasted
Bravo.
like soda though.
Dude, shout out Emergency holding me down. I mean, I'm still sick though, and I sound crazy right now.
So
Fuck.
it's still an emergency.
Shit.
It is.
Bitch. Yo, Sheck West, man.
Yeah.
He should drop a new tape.
I guess, I don't know. Let's see. Let's wait for the music landscape right now is pretty bare. Future dropped a tape the beginning of the year. Other than that, the year's still
I
starting.
genuinely feel like
What happened? I don't know what happened to Offset's album.
Yo,
that shit is like detox. That shit's never coming out,
I just stumbled upon Da Baby. What do you guys think of him?
bro.
The baby. Let me say this.
He's so fire.
The baby is that nigga.
Is that the dude
He
you told me about?
is, bro.
The
Thank
The baby
you.
Is that
Bro.
nigga? Bro.
He is.
He can rap. Like he can actually rap. He has that like Kevin Gates like Southern style, like that. Like, but he can rap. Like,
Dude, I'm not
he's
gonna
hard.
lie. In every music video, this guy is getting top from some female. In every single video, it's honestly.
If he continues that trend, he might just have a new fan.
Like, that nigga
Dude, you
is
gotta
tight.
listen to his tape. It's fucking crazy.
I will check it out.
That
100%.
that dude can rap. But I definitely feel like right now in music, it's a good time to be a new artist because no one is really releasing.
It's pretty
music.
quiet.
Like, the heavy hitters aren't releasing anything.
It is
so,
definitely super quiet on the music
like,
landscape.
It's really easy to
With
be
nothing
that new
even like
artist.
on the horizon, like with the definitive dates or anything.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
don't
Dude,
know
did you guys
what's
hear
coming.
about fucking Trippie Redd and Little Uzi doing a track?
They are.
So yeah, Little Uzi's not quitting music.
Little Uzi's retired, but I
No, he's
guess
not.
he's got. I mean, this nigga's got an expensive lifestyle, so I don't know how much EXO tour life is gonna pay the bills. Like, how
Bro,
much.
when it comes to artists saying they retire, that's just a publicity stunt. They're trying to see how many people care, just so they can make money off.
Well,
of a
he
comeback.
seems like he legit has label issues. He seems like he's legit having issues releasing music because his label.
I hope
for
he's
some
not
reason-
like all the Lil Wayne shit.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like he's on the Lil Wayne shit, where they're just like not letting him release music. the
That would be
music he
terrible
wants.
if he didn't release music for like 5 years.
Young Dolph is also having issues releasing music. He just signed this motherfucker was independent and just signed a fucking record label. Signed with a record label. Now he's having issues releasing music. It's everybody signing issues and signing with labels and releasing music seems like it's an issue.
Shit, man.
Doesn't seem like it's all cracked up to me.
That's really wild.
That's why we
I
got this
wonder-
podcast.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. Like everybody signs a deal, but like there's so many big artists who just seem like they're so unhappy at their deal. Why do people keep signing deals?
Real talk.
I
real
wonder
talk.
what the difference in money, like they're talking, like if they go the independent route versus signing a deal. I wonder, is it the difference between 1 million and 5 million? Like, I wonder
Maybe.
what the difference.
Chance doesn't look like he's living bad. Chance looks
That's
like he's
what I'm
living
saying.
pretty good. It seems like he has a good life.
Yeah.
like.
Performs everywhere.
I
Kids
feel like
can
if you
well
make-
connected.
Yeah, like as long as you have that that instant fame record or that album or that mixtape that gives you instant fame, and you have people checking for music, you do not need to sign a deal because now at that point people are looking for you for concerts and festival appearances, and at that point you're solid. Like if Chance released a record or an album right now, I'm going to listen to it.
Yeah,
I don't
check it
need
out.
to
I will
know
check it
that
out.
it's released through Rockefeller or Cash Money. Like I don't need to care. I don't care. About
No,
that.
it's not. It's
like
not.
I'm
He's
just
certified.
gonna-
He's certified.
Yeah, I'm gonna just check
Yeah.
for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel bad for these people that really be going through those issues.
So is the SoundCloud artist dead? Is there no longer a SoundCloud artist?
I would say yes because if I tell you, hey, I got this homie, he has music, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, for sure. Where's that? If I say SoundCloud, it may just be foreign to open up the SoundCloud app and have to search it up, as opposed to Spotify or Apple Music and stuff like that.
Right.
It's
So,
definitely a different time.
Yeah, I feel like that's the difference because there was a point in time where Spotify was what's the shit? SoundCloud was so popular to where if I said, "Hey, my mixtape on that same app," you would be like, "Oh, for sure." But since everyone's so used to listening to Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, if it's not on one of these three apps or YouTube, it's like, I don't know.
You know what I want to come back is Dat Piff. I miss that shit.
This nigga is crazy. You think niggas is going to Dat Piff again?
People don't release.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dat Piff was the shit.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Dat Piff.
Sin exclusive.
Yo, it's funny because you were saying something about how hold on, you were saying how like music is quiet. I feel like it's quiet like on all front. The only thing that's moving, I think, is like clothing, like fashion, like wise, but sneaker wise, hasn't really been any sneakers that dropped that niggas been like breaking down the door for either, dude. Bro. Ain't no sneakers really came out. Ain't no sneakers dropped that like.
Quiet 2019.
It's been quiet so far for the 2019, like on the music front so far. And even on the sneaker front, like nothing's really.
I'm excited for those turbo green.
Those turbo green ones is the first thing that I've really like seen that I'm like, all right, I'm probably gonna try to go for those. Like,
but that's just like that's like an essential though. That's not like a heater. Like you're not looking for.
Yeah,
those,
I might be sauced if I don't get them. But
it's just like yeah. I got some.
They look good though. I do expect to go for those. I'm hoping to grab a pair of the turbo greens.
Do you guys like the overshoes?
The overshoes.
The Tom Sachs?
Oh. No. Yes.
I haven't really looked
for the snow.
They're okay. I don't hate them.
In the snow?
Would I wear them? Yes, I would wear them. I wear them.
That's for like people in the Midwest that have to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Or if you're like a hazmat.
I would wear the shoe. I like it.
If you're Walter White.
Cool. Dude, if you were in a hazmat suit and you were rocking those, you're a real nigga.
You're really cooking.
Yeah, for real.
Hell yeah.
You're really whipping the wrist if you're rocking it.
I don't know. Fashion's weird. It's weird nowadays.
Well, nowadays because people are trash. But
I guess. Well, I feel like people. All right, so I love one of my favorite Instagram accounts is Diet Prada.
Best.
If you don't know, they like expose a lot. Go learn some. They expose a lot of like people doing like copycat shit. People just like with like unoriginal ideas and things of that nature. And like I don't know. It's weird. It's like seeing what people are doing. I understand what Diet Prada puts out, but at the same time, it makes me like wonder like how much of it is like not necessarily inspiration, but like how much, even when it comes to creativity and something that you can actually wear, can you do like before it's already something that's been done before.
So with everything, there's a time gap. You know what I mean? So we were able to respect Kobe and how he took away from Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan was signing off. You know what I'm saying? It was like sayonara, like we're good. But in fashion, if you release something today and my next collection is literally like a copy of you, the crowd's going to be split to where it's like he copied or he's continuing that dope trend.
Right. You know, but how long do you think it needs to go?
So if you do the same thing in the 80s and I do it in the 2000s, people are just going to just automatically 100% be like, he's paying homage and he's referencing that. There's not going to be a split where people going to say, oh, I see what he's doing, and I have to say he's copying. If there's like a 20-year gap or a generational gap.
It seems like it's a 10-year because you're doing it from people are pulling from the 80s, they're pulling from the 90s, then they're pulling from the early 2000s.
Yeah, Rick Owens definitely has like baggy
stuff. Now they're going back to the early 2000s and getting
like baggy shit,
parachute pant type shit.
Exactly.
So like Backstreet boy band like
so
clothing.
So it's easier
almost
for people to just be like, oh yeah, they're just paying homage. The only thing I don't like about like the whole like paying homage thing is it's like you can't go wrong and it's not daring. And for me, I'm not saying fashion or design has to be innovative all the time, but when you're just playing it safe every single year, or if that's the hottest thing, like for Nike, I love Nike, I love what they do for the culture, but if your number one item is something that released years and years ago, you're not really like taking any risk. You know what I'm saying? It's like It's like you're just really just playing it safe. It's like, you know what? Just make a shoe out of bedazzled, I don't know, stardust.
I feel you. Nike, I feel like though is one of the few companies they are actually like doing weird new shit with the like adapts.
They did the head wrap or not the head wrap, but the
Yeah.
what was that one? What's it called?
I don't know.
I don't know the
I
term
don't know
for
why
it.
you brought it up. I don't know what that's called.
You said head wrap?
It's not. It's not a wrap. It's like I don't know what it's called.
This nigga brought up something that I know exactly what he's talking about. But I know nothing about it.
Shit. Now we just sound dumb.
Yeah.
This is why we gotta prep better, dude. Well, this is
I'm not even prepared for something this spontaneous.
This is super spontaneous.
This wasn't even on the fucking docket, my nigga.
Do you guys have any other topics? I feel like we've been going for like.
So how do we feel about the baby versus Blueface?
Oh yeah.
What do you guys feel about?
I
Blueface?
haven't listened to the baby, so I don't know.
Dude, you're
Blueface,
missing out.
I mean, I'm gonna listen, but like comparing to, I mean, Blueface I don't really fuck with, but I haven't heard it.
I don't,
bro. Nobody fucks with Blueface,
but he's like,
dude. Everyone's gassing him up though.
Well,
so the thing is like the power of reference, the power of referrals. When someone that's into music, or when someone that you view as cool or whatever, and they tell you about an artist, and everybody else seems to rock with this artist, you will force yourself to like deal with it, bro. Like I remember riding home one day and I was listening to songs that I heard at a party by Blueface. They do not hit the same. Like,
dude, it's just too ratchet for me.
It's not even that, bro. YG's ratchet.
Stop lying,
shit.
you ratchet nigga.
Bro,
no, the Tatiana song is crazy.
Bro,
have you
listen
seen the
to
dance?
that song when you're by yourself, bro. Oh, I gotta show you some shit.
Yo, so the thing with Blueface apparently is that he's signed to a label that's signed to a label. So when you have a situation like that, when they sign it,
The Blueface dance.
Wait, he stole it from Michael Jackson? You're saying?
I don't know. I'm not saying he stole it. Michael Jackson did it first.
yeah. So when you have an artist,
Michael Jackson did it first.
yeah, no, 100%. Michael Jackson does do that shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
In the fucking Thriller video. I mean,
History does repeat itself.
Rock My World.
Rock My World video, yeah.
That's what's up.
But when he signed to a label that's signed to a label. He's on Cash Money West. And Cash Money West is signed to Republic, which is owned by Universal. So he's got a lot of strings attached to him. So that's why you might be seeing this nigga in your feed like that.
Yeah.
Like, real talk. So, like, that's...
The only reason why I feel like it's whack is because I respect Blueface as an LA artist, but all of the people that, like, the big people that's coming out of the woodworks that like him, it's only because of Drake. Now, one thing I do respect about Drake is although he takes style from people, he does put people on. Like,
Yeah.
I can't
I
deny
fuck with
that.
him.
You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with, like, his, like, he's doing his thing. It's whatever. He's a young nigga getting money. Like, I think he's, like, 23.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing his thing. Like, his music so far, I'm sure now he's working with other artists. He might get, like, a song that, I bump with, like, I fuck with.
Yeah, it's just people like YG. It's like, you trash, bro, because Blueface has been popping in LA for a while, and YG.
I'd say like a hot minute.
Yeah, well, popping long enough to where he didn't need Drake to solidify anything.
Well, because there's another remix of the Tatiana song with 2 Chainz and Cardi B coming.
So when it comes to 2 Chainz and Cardi B, hey, I get it. They're not from LA,
and it's gonna have him, YG, 2 Chainz, and Cardi B.
All right, so like when it comes to them, I'm like, all right, you guys get a pass because y'all probably didn't even know the kid existed until Drake, shouted him out. But when it comes to people that's from LA, I'm like, you been knew about him. You just didn't think he was that tight, but you saw that Drake rock with him, and you knew that what comes with that, the whole Drake package. And it's like
the stimulus package is real.
Exactly. And you're like, all right, I'm gonna hop on it because like I know for a fact YG knew about Blueface last summer. I know.
I'm sure. You're saying he should have been on it earlier,
like,
been on the wave earlier. He could have put him on it. That's fair.
But he waited until Drake did it, and that Drake stimulus package is, you gonna get interviews and all kind of shit.
Or just he's gonna get the credit for it.
Yeah, because it's not like he came out with one hot song.
Because now YG kind of looks. I want to say he looks like he's riding a wave.
He is, bro. It's just.
I would say it appears he's riding a wave. I wouldn't say he's necessarily he could just be showing love and just wanting to fuck with him. Because he
like,
seems more genuine than... YG seems more genuine than Riding Away. Because you never see him doing the antics or anything like that.
I feel like DaBaby's way cooler because he's just fucking doing his own shit.
Yeah.
That's true, but it's just... I heard about Blueface last summer from my little brothers and stuff, and Blueface was like going all across like LA high schools, just like performing and stuff. So I know that,
dude, the girls like him because he's light skinned. That's what it really is.
I mean,
he makes ratchet
light skin, nigga.
But he makes ratchet music.
Light skin.
But he's not that type of a rapper though. Like, I genuinely don't
this
know.
Nigga
if
getting
he knows
out
how
another
to,
light
how to
skin,
rap.
nigga.
Yeah, light skin, getting no light skin.
Light skin, nigga.
Y'all gotta chill.
Yeah, what the fuck? You know, you get kicked out of Light Nigga Association.
Damn.
No, but I'm saying, I think DaBaby, dude, like, as an artist, I listened to his newest project, and that shit was so solid and very cohesive. The sound is there.
From the first song, like...
He hasn't...
His first song is called Next Song. That's hard.
The first song is called Next.
He hasn't released... I feel like homie hasn't released a project yet. He's not really... I feel like he's not really... He's just rolling with these 2 songs.
Oh, you're talking about Blueface?
Yeah.
He has a project. That's the thing.
He does?
It's just every other song is trash.
No.
Bro, on the... So, it got Dead Lokes Part 2, Tatiana, Freak Bitch, and it got like a bunch of other songs. I'm like, I need a freak bitch that don't give a fuck. Like, it's one of those songs. Bro, like, I've heard these songs, and I've heard about him for a while. So when Drake shouted him out, I was like, that's good for him. And then I started seeing all these LA people shout. I'm like, y'all trash. Because, like, y'all could have been working with him. Like, The Game, any person that's
he's
in
gonna
LA.
He's going to be making all the club music for sure.
I don't know. Because, like, even DJs, they only play, like, 30 seconds of the song.
Yeah, they only play, like, the first hook, the hook, the first hook, the verse, and maybe the second hook into the
Bro,
next
let him
song.
get the Migos feature, and it's a wrap.
He's got the Drake feature. He said he had a song with Drake, like ready to go in a talk.
Dude, it's a dub.
Yeah, no, it's a wrap. So we'll probably be seeing a lot more of him. He seems like a popular artist for 2019.
I feel like he's a really dope personality, though.
That's, I think, what the biggest thing is. What the issue is that, like, you have those artists who, like, walk the line of like a street dude and the personality. So you always gotta hope that, because nowadays everybody's gonna catch it on tape. So you gotta hope that nothing happens to you. You don't get your chain snatched.
I don't think because he really is what he say he is, and even though he doesn't know how to rap that well, he's funny as fuck. If you listen to his lyrics, like, he says shit like, I'm the type of nigga that'll lose a bitch mind and I'll help the bitch find it. Like, he says shit like that. It's like funny ass, like, pimp gangster lyrics and stuff.
It's just the rap industry is unforgiving with that shit. Like,
yeah,
like, that's just always so whack.
But you gotta listen to DaBaby.
Scratching this
Real
shit.
talk.
DaBaby is hard, bro. Like, that nigga tight.
I'm gonna check out DaBaby. Nah, for real. What else we talking about, motherfuckers?
I think we covered everything.
Yeah, what's up for the weekend? Niggas just chilling. Oh, Super Bowl's fucking Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Patriots about to win. Guaranteed.
I'm not even into football. I'm just going for the snacks.
I'm gonna wear some blue crushed velvet
the
loafers
homegirls
to the
throwing
party.
like a fucking. Just gonna have a hot dog bar and shit. Are you guys pulling up?
Yeah.
Oh, it's about to be lit.
Yeah, hot dog stand.
Wait, speaking of
Hot
LA
dog truck.
sports,
It's a big hot dog truck.
speaking of LA sports, bro, what's up with, like, LA about to trade their young core, their future, for one person?
Because they think Anthony David is heaven sent, which I think he is. He's a transcendent
Bro,
player.
why do, like...
He's ridiculous.
Why do we forget that players are currently playing? Like, in 3 years, LA is going to turn into what New Orleans is right now.
LeBron does not have that kind of time.
That, like
He does not have... He has
bro,
zero time to
like,
waste.
the Lakers have 3 years to win a championship.
He came here to get as close to winning a championship the first year as possible. He's not trying to... He's taking this time off so that when he comes back, this nigga's going to go for the illest fucking run.
He gonna drop 50 every game.
Every fucking game.
Oh shit!
This nigga's coming back, going ham.
It's just you can't get rid of your whole bench in the
He's
future.
okay with that. He's okay with
So
that.
like my thing is I feel like Magic Johnson's trying to finesse. He knows that LA wants a title, but LA isn't like tripping on a dynasty. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to try to give LeBron the best players, and after he retires, I don't give a shit if the city burns. Because when it comes to like dynasty style teams, like the Warriors, they were patient as fuck. Like all of their star players, minus Kevin Durant, they drafted them, and they were like, that's the city of Oakland. Shout out to them. Like that San Francisco Bay Area, they were all super super patient. Like Klay Thompson wasn't some hot shot coming out of I think Arizona. What's the name? Went to what? Butler? What college did Steph Curry even go to?
I don't even remember.
I forgot, but he wasn't some high flying.
I'm not
player.
that type of dude.
Honestly, yeah, I'm not even into sports like this, so I can't even like.
Well, I'm just saying like.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like
whatever,
like the,
dog.
Like the gist of it is like
Living
that
my best
city.
life.
They were so patient, but here we are, LA. We have 5 players that could, if you give them time to grow, bro, they could be a dynasty team in the future. Like, bro, chemistry is one of the most important things. And about, I saw this list, and it was talking about like the top 15 sophomore and under players. Bro, the Lakers have like so Lonzo, Kyle Kuzma, and Brandon Ingram. They are 3 of the 15 top like 2 to 3 year players in the NBA. You have like Jason Tatum, Ben Simmons, De'Aaron Fox, a bunch of players that you probably don't know or care about. But the Lakers have most of them. When it comes to the future of the NBA, even though Lakers don't have the best of them, the Lakers have most of the best young players. Bro, if you give them players time to grow with each other,
We need to give Jermale a sports segment on the
definitely.
podcast.
Jamil Sports Corner. Go stand in the sports corner and wait for us to come talk to you.
you feel me, bro? Like look at OKC. If OKC was patient and had like, bro, they let 3 MVPs split up.
That was I mean, they ain't trying to pay niggas.
Bro, like that's
And Kevin Durant's a bitch.
bro, like they really did that. Like they had a young James Harden, they had a young Kevin Durant, and they had Russell Westbrook. Bro, that's a dynasty, but they weren't patient. They weren't trying to pay people and all that stuff.
That's what that's their thing. They don't pay niggas.
Bro, we could have a league full of people like full of teams like the Warriors. If teams were just patient enough to allow people to like grow together. Like if you leave Lonzo, Kyle Kuzma, and Brandon Ingram together on the same team,
LeBron ain't got time like that, my nigga.
he don't. He really don't.
LeBron got like 4 years
That's why I'm saying
and he's out.
if the Lakers,
How old is LeBron?
34?
34 years old. But like he signed a 3-year deal with the Lakers.
He ain't got time. He got like 2 years, bro.
And so he's trying to like get this shit together as soon as
Like
possible.
right now.
Like right now.
But I feel like Magic Johnson's finessing. Like Magic Johnson gonna do whatever he can.
But he's
to
on
win
a
one
he's on a
championship.
team that has money and like
Yes,
eyes
yeah,
on it,
hell of
and
money.
people want to play there. It's a high market, so like it's tantalizing. It screams play with me, you know,
Yeah.
and it's
Pause.
like yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna ask you this though. Let's say you're the general manager of the Lakers. Would you trade away your future for a win now
Yes.
player?
Yes.
So what are your answers?
Anthony Davis, yes, I would give away all those guys for Anthony Davis.
So let's say you guys win the championship this year. You guys don't win next year or the year after that. LeBron retires. Now you guys are the new Pelicans, and then the Pelicans now have all of the young core, and they're super good. What do you say?
how did we
now?
do the past 2 years that we didn't win? Did we place high so we got no draft picks?
Yeah, because anytime you have LeBron, you're not going to have good draft picks.
Okay,
Negative.
so then LeBron left on a bad note. Then
Yeah, so like let's say LeBron retires. Now you just have Anthony Davis and a bunch of scrubs, just like how the Pelicans did.
then I would
Retire?
Have to rebuild.
But LA ain't trying to hear that. Like, so like I feel like Magic Johnson's in a fucked up position because he knows what he have in the young guys, but it's like LeBron ain't got time like that. Like he ain't got time to be babysitting and trying to like mentor like Lonzo and Kyle Kuzma. He ain't got time for shit like that.
No, he doesn't.
He's trying to win right now, right this second.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
he has
that-
no time for that bullshit.
Yeah.
So that's why he's gonna end up getting rid of everybody.
They are. That shit's hilarious. Watch the Pelicans gonna be nice as fuck in like 3 years.
They might be. They just might be.
And like 3-4 years.
They just might be.
Because you got to think every star player in the NBA, they're not getting any better. They're just plateaued at a high ass level.
But I don't even think Pelicans will keep everybody. That team's gonna get split up.
Nah, if they get those three, if they get Lonzo, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, they're not splitting them up. Plus, they got Julius Randle, who they have chemistry with too.
Yeah.
Bro,
Shit.
they're gonna be.
But they don't have Anthony Davis anymore. Or they wouldn't have Anthony Davis anymore.
The thing is like Anthony Davis plays right now though, and like I don't even know if he's made it to the playoffs. Oh, he did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he has.
He made it to the playoffs like once.
Yeah, twice. It was 2 times. But
That-
he won once.
So I don't know if he's worth it.
I think he is. I think we see instant benefits. But I don't care because I'm a Celtics fan.
Exactly. Exactly.
But anyways, good luck to the Patriots. Yeah, do you guys have any?
Nothing too crazy. I mean, yeah, I think we should end it. This is a long ass podcast.
This is a long ass podcast.
My
We're
throat
sorry,
is
guys.
fucking dry. Pause
Yeah, we're
because of
sorry,
this
guys.
fucking NyQuil.
Stay healthy.
Dude,
sorry,
stay
guys.
healthy, stay well.
Yeah, we
Drink
love you
more
guys.
water.
It's the end of the day podcast. And at the end of the day,
Shit, I need a nap.
yeah, at the end of the day, niggas need a nap.
I need a
Be
fucking
killing
nap.
shit.
It's nap time.
Yeah.
Sin
It's your boy Sin.
exclusive.
T Will.
It's your boy
T1
T. I'm sorry for the
exclusive.
pause on that.
T
And we got Jermale in the building. Don't forget.
I'm off the NyQuil and the smoke. Yeah, dude. I need a nap.
Anything you want to say to the people, Jermale, before we bounce?
Yeah,
Take ginger shots. They'll make you feel way better.
even though they taste
Like shit.
terrible.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the end of the day podcast, and we be killing shit at the end of the day. So ask your mom about us because we real.
She probably knows. She probably listens.
All right. Peace.
Later.